I want to kill myself.
Oh man, Germany buying all that shit. Shit.
I bought all
Oh
the
my
woods on the
gosh.
market. Every single.
I am so triggered right now.
You mean me? Yeah, I'm really sorry.
The tech just updated. Yesterday we had 51 tech points. Today,
How much
today we have 63. I am so done with this.
How much is mine? I still have 68. Wow, that's pretty good. Because I bought like a shit ton of stuff.
Wait, what happened?
Let's see. I got entrenchment, global infrastructure, and steam-powered battleships, and I still have 63.
They had 212. You know, I am so done. I am so done. I do all this work to industrialize, and
Well, if it makes
I
you
get like 2 points.
to make you feel any better, I now have to wait a long time until I get expeditionary manufacturing.
Well, that's
wait.
that's wonderful. You know what I get to do? I get to wait to build any artillery at all.
So wait, did you accept the 10 wood for like 500 money?
I should have denied it. But
I
that's
know.
about World Wars.
You totally should have.
That's why Germany invades Russia. Why World War happens. Why 7 million people die.
The Confederates are, hold on, CSA's fucking advanced. They have battleships?
Wait, what's going on?
The CSA has battleships?
CSA, maybe.
Damn, boy.
Let me check.
They have battleships.
Maybe. I don't know. Why?
They're tougher than you.
I don't care. I'm Germany. I'm buying their tech. What's his point?
You're buying their...
I've already bought I think it's 3 artillery and a light cruiser from them.
Jeez.
Yeah, no. I mean, having a budget of about 1,700,000 isn't really, you know, a bad way to start.
So yeah, I don't think there's anything important in like Latin America, except South America, which is having like some sort of war right now.
Yeah, but like no one really cares. When the European powers get tired of Africa, we'll just go and invade in there, let's be honest. Then they're gonna be like, oh no, and then we're gonna be like, but we have the superior tech, and they're gonna be like, that's unfair, and then we just still invade them.
So yeah, foreign
So
nation Gran Colombia invaded the dictatorship of Bahia, whatever the hell it is, and then Argentina took over Paraguay, so Uruguay got tiny as fuck, and then we have a new Chile player. That's pretty much
Should
it.
I invade Belgium?
Can you not invade Belgium? Please.
But like Germany.
We don't have
Germans.
we don't have a player for it yet. Just be patient. Soon.
Come on.
All right.
Oh, you mean I have to wait for a player and then invade it?
Yeah.
Sure. Sure, I'll do that. I mean, I could totally just start bombing it right now with my 1 artillery.
By the way, Belgium and the Netherlands are playable, so if anybody's interested as joining us one of those nations, just hit us up. I think same thing for Sweden. Yeah.
Wait, Sweden's oh, Sweden, yeah.
Yeah, Sweden's becoming Britain.
No, but like, alright, let's talk about some interesting countries. Come on, Turk. Give us something to talk about. Give it to us.
Let's see. Let's not. Let's talk about fucking China.
China?
Yeah, tell me about China.
You mean that, you know, fat dragon of the East?
Yep, the one that fucking invaded France.
That invaded Indochina. Yeah. I want to hear Cisco's opinion on this.
You really.
Hell yeah. You guys are allies, you know. What do you think about his move on to France? Tell us all about it. Tell us all the juicy details.
Okay. Well, it all started.
Alright. You know what?
Free Hungary.
Oh, great. Oh, yeah, fuck, right, yeah. Right, yeah.
But let's just say this. The Chinese, basically were chill for a long time, and then out of nowhere, they decided with the Austrian. They had a colonial conference in Southeast Asia, took care of of Papua New Guinea, and
Yeah.
China was like, you know what? Screw that. Every single one of you people is invalid. That's Chinese clay. And,
But what surprises me is he has no tech that gives him any naval or artillery.
he was going to invade it with he was just going to straight ground invasion, all of it.
But like, what's he gonna do if he meets like 3 light cruisers and a battleship?
You know what? I think.
What's
I
he gonna
start,
do?
I think I might
Throw 150 infantry at it?
Yep, pretty much. I think I might start just using these tweets instead of actually posting articles.
Can you not?
All right. Well, I mean, in my opinion, China's a really nice guy. He's helping me get in Nepal. But then he's got to drop this bomb of like, you know what? How about you take a stance against France? And I'm like, but I was just trying to be friends. It's pretty sad. I don't get it. Like, he's obviously meant to be the big bad guy of the East, but he doesn't have the tech to back up anything that's the big bad guy of the East.
I could try to be the big bad guy of, everywhere in Europe, but I just can't. I don't have I have like resources, but that's it. I can export and pay for stuff and
Honestly,
build railroads, so that's about it.
You can be the big bad guy of the Europe. You just gotta be the big guy sponsor of someone else to be the big bad guy of Europe. Let's be honest.
Well, that's kind of what I was doing when I was funding the Koreans, because I didn't want to see those guys get annexed.
Yeah, that's actually I find that pretty sad that they had to get just invaded straight up.
Yeah, so
by both.
In total, I've given them around 60,000 troops, armored cars, a bunch of resources, and even had Finland build me some artillery to give to them.
Oh, that's pretty nice.
So now the Koreans are actually done with the Chinese war, gaining a few provinces out of it. So hopefully they don't get their asses killed by the Japanese.
With some luck, yeah.
With some luck. I'm going to have to keep feeding them if they're going to build up anything. But
yeah, I agree. But, like, I think... I don't know how else to say this, but if Japan and China, since, I mean, they're obviously allied, right?
I don't really know what they're doing, honestly.
Alright, well, let me put it this way. If there ain't no Korea to kill, now, Russia's probably the next easiest target.
Yeah, I could have a non-aggression pact signed with the Chinese, so even no matter how angry I'd get at the Chinese, I kind of respect my treaties, so, yeah.
I guess you're just stupid then. Oh well.
Oh my god.
Says Germany. I shouldn't have talked to Germany about respecting treaties.
Hey, you wanna sign a non-aggressive pact for 100 years?
Yes,
That's a great.
How about no?
No, I mean, honestly, I don't know. This is kind of weird because there's not any like minor provinces to fight over, like Manchuria or whatever. It's all really defined. And
it's all it's actually very Europeanized, actually.
Yeah.
People are this is Korea, this is Japan, that's it.
But I think part of the problem really is the fact that we don't have a Netherlands, because it's such a big player with the Indonesia area.
The Spanish are unfortunately not very active, because with how much they have there, they could do the same thing.
Oh god, they are huge there. What the hell?
They're right there, baby. They're huge.
Wait,
but
they should literally be.
They should be like stomping the floor. They should be mopping the floor with China and Japan right now, but they're not.
They should just straight up be like forcing. Maybe not Japan immediately, but they should straight up be forcing China to just back the fuck down.
Yep. I think the only power right now that's actually gone to war with China and killed any significant amount of their troops, has killed any significant amount of their troops, is Korea. If you look at the casualties there, the Koreans put like 150,000 casualties on the Chinese.
Really? That's pretty good.
They killed a bunch.
That's pretty good. I don't know.
Cute little Korea.
Yeah, dude. It's hard to say, honestly. With India, like, I don't understand.
been rather quiet and swap, and everyone's just kind of pretended it doesn't exist. Like, I don't think Siam is supposed to own any of that. I think that's Indian land swap.
Yeah, we're just waiting for the British play. Well, we're waiting for Sweden to hop in and finish that land swap.
Alright. Yeah.
And also,
I guess...
Seth, you have to take those two provinces of Nepal.
Nepal or Gunther Islands?
Nepal and the Gunther Islands.
Yeah, Nepal belongs to Germany.
Yeah, it's going to be given to me by China. I'm going to do Gunther as soon as I get some artillery or light cruiser in the area, because there's like a stack of 13 infantry in there. And that's really painful to land on, honestly. So I'm kind of waiting for that.
It's painful to land on 13 infantry?
30.
30? Oh, what a pussy.
Sorry?
What a pussy.
What a pussy, hell yeah, dude.
This is how alliances crumble, guys. Come on.
I'm just making fun.
No, like, honestly, Japan said he'd bring like a cruiser or two to just bomb it, and I'm not even done with Madagascar, so I was like, yeah, sure. So, I mean, it's fine.
I need to hurry up and build my Trans-Siberian Railway and gulags, lots of gulags.
You should extend it to Berlin when I start building some more railway.
Build your railways and then ask, and we can connect it to the Minsk-Livonian Railway, and that'll connect to the Trans-Aral Railway, which will connect to the Trans-Siberian Railway. Which will to the Trans-Korean Railway,
which will connect to the Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
What?
And then I'll make a shitty orchestra out of it.
Wait, Turk, where are your railways?
I have none. I'm the Ottoman Empire. I'm trying to be as realistic as possible.
By building infinite harbors?
Yeah.
And by having factories in all of the Middle East.
Okay, listen, don't poke holes in my logic, okay?
Very realistic. Let me grab my bayonet for that balloon real quick.
Do you see how much harbors this guy has? It's
the
like
Turkish Navy was like one ship that the British sold to them.
No, the Turkish Navy in 1860 was third in the world, fam. And that's a fact.
Fam, they don't know how to build big metal, beautiful.
You know what I really love is those 3 factories in the south of Libya. Those are very realistic.
Those are the
most realistic ones.
You know what
I've ever seen.
Listen, shut the hell up.
Turk, if you can build factories in southern Libya, then I can build factories in every Siberian province
I have a level 1 factory in every single province of my nation.
You know what? Then I'm gonna get industrialization level 4, and every province in the empire is getting a level 4 factory.
That's exactly what I'm preparing for. I expect you to do this. What do you think Intel did in the freaking last Vicky?
I'm one of the people that underpowers a big power just so that it's realistic. So yeah.
I need to empower my little power. The one perk I guess is no one can go to war with me until I finish my land swap, which is actually pretty useful for me to have time to somewhat build up.
Yeah.
What I'm missing. I mean, it's so annoying because obviously the big rivalry in Europe, if I like it or not, is going to be France-Germany. Like, come on. Great Britain's going to be too busy trying to compete and keep up its empire. So it's going to be in France.
Yeah, Britain might
France
have beef with the Confederacy.
Really? Oh yeah, because they took Canada. Yes.
Yeah. So that's going to be the thing. And if Britain starts getting actively involved, this whole Grand Colombian thing over there is either going to fall apart, or there's going to be a South American Reich to fight.
To be honest, dude, I really hope there is, because I don't give a shit about South America. And then people can go waste their resources there. It's perfect.
It looks like they're going to fall apart soon, though. Like, Venezuela's going to break apart from them.
From the Union?
Yeah.
I think we should break up, what's it called? The Ottoman Empire. I think it's kind of a waste.
I think we need to establish a Chaldean state for the Christians in Iraq.
Yes.
Me?
Or maybe
liberated from their Turkish.
I think it's time to liberate Jerusalem. The new crusade.
Constantinople would be an excellent port.
Oh, yes.
The Bulgarians, Greeks, Albanians, and Serbians need their liberty, man.
Oh, yes, of course. I completely forgot. Greece needs to regain its full independence.
Listen, I have both troops and the artillery to back up my statement. Don't fight me.
We've both got, Actually, wait. What the hell would you do? You can't actually fight us. What are you trying to do?
Baby, compare Germany and Russia versus the Turks. What happens?
Listen, I can land invade Russia right now, and I can still. I have an alliance with freaking Austria.
Austria is the buddy of the Russians.
I mean, to be fair, me, Austria-Hungary, and Italy are just about to sign an alliance, which puts all three of us so tight together. Any war we go to should pretty much just be all three of us versus whoever we go to war to.
Well, I want that too, guys. I thought you were adding me in. You cuck.
I offered all of them to see what they think about having
I swear to
join.
God. This dude turns on me in like 5 minutes.
I know. I think, unfortunately for Russia, it kind of has its own bloc because of the vassals. But honestly, those are just parts of the Russian Empire.
And Turk.
I'm a bloc, but I'm not. I'm just Russia.
It's true. And Turk, by the way, if they don't accept, I'm not gonna sign the treaty, and I'm just gonna have you, me, and then whoever the fuck decides to join the German Reich and its allies. I'm a nice guy like that.
Yeah, whatever.
I think we need to establish.
Whatever. Come on, man.
No,
I'm kidding.
Russia is going to establish the CIS.
CIS. Commonwealth.
Yeah.
Why?
Because either that or we'll establish the Holy Alliance with Germany and Austria.